The machine is off.
You have reached the voicemail of Chidima. Do you have any issues? Press 1.
Yo, it's your boy Bobby James, and you are listening to the best internet radio podcast in the globe. I don't mean to brag, but she does a good job. Yep, it's Real Talk with Chidima.
I am Simeon, and you're listening to the Real Talk with Chidima.
Chidima.
Cheese.
The machine is off. 19 minutes to record.
Hi guys, my name is Chidima and welcome back to the Real Talk podcast, season 2. For those who have not listened to the season 1, I'll advise you to go back and listen to my previous episodes. It was fun riding with you guys, and you can always go back to listen as usual. For my new listeners, the Real Talk podcast is where we talk about random topics, issues affecting people all over the world, and we try to give solutions to. Without wasting much time today, we're going to be talking about a topic, will I say, or an issue that I feel isn't talked about enough, or I haven't seen people talking about it enough. Yeah, we're going to be talking about soul ties. I know at some point you must have come across the phrase, and you might be wondering, what exactly is a soul tie? Soul ties, SOULTIES. What is a soul tie? How do you know you have a soul tie with someone? What are the signs? How do you break a soul tie? A soul tie is a deep connection, and when I mean a deep connection, I mean a very, very deep connection with another soul. It usually means being connected with someone in the spiritual realm. This is to say that both souls are connected and tied, and usually hampers or disturbs one party or both from moving forward. A soul tie is formed by spending a lot of time with someone and being very intimate with a person. And I'm not talking about mother and daughter type of bond or sister and brother type of bond. Well, I'm talking about romantic relationships. These two people were probably very close, not just on a physical level, but it could also be on an emotional or a physical level. Now, the normal misconception is that you have to have sex with the person for you guys to develop a soul tie. But in fact, this is not the case. You can develop a soul tie with someone without even having sex with the person. You could just be very close to the person. Yeah, you don't have to have sex with the person. So you see, soul ties could easily be formed from just being very close to another person. This is why we need to be careful about the kind of people we let into our lives, the kind of people we let into our space, and we need to be aware of our spiritual self and guide it at all costs. Personally, I might not be the most religious person, but anyone that knows me knows I don't joke with my spirituality. I believe in a lot of stuff like chakras, mantras, and you can name it. And I can tell you that soul ties are in fact a very real thing. I remember having this conversation on Twitter, and it surprised me that a lot of people actually feel like they have soul ties or they're connected with someone and they're trying to break it. And that was why I made this podcast, to enable people that feel like they have a soul tie be able to move on or break their soul tie. Now, how do you know that you formed the soul tie? Number 1, your thoughts are fully consumed by this person. Number 2, you're very dependent on this person. For example, you cannot make decisions on your own. Your whole life is built or this person is like the center of your whole world. Number 3, you make all your decisions based on that person. You want to travel, you need to make it align with this person. You cannot, you just find yourself drowning in this person. It feels like you're losing yourself, and well, that could be a good thing in a relationship, but then what happens when you lose this person? You could even be able to tell when something is not right with this other person, because as I said, it is a spiritual connection with another person. Sometimes you just start to feel what that person is feeling. You know something is not right with the person just by being like, and the person could be far away from you, or the person could be sitting with you, but still you guys could be able to communicate silently. Now that is what a soul tie looks like. Once you start getting these signs, just know that you have a soul tie. While it could be a good thing, as I said, it could get devastating when one party decides to leave. And also the thing is that human beings are not reliable. So having a soul tie is not advisable. While it might seem good at that point, it might be dangerous later on. For those that this has happened to, where the other party tries to move on or one party decides to break up, you can find that this could be very devastating for you. You might find yourself starting to post stuff on social media just so this other person can see it and recognize that, oh, you're posting this for this other person. You might start to go to places that you know this other person might be, so that the person might see you or see you with a new person. Now, as I said, this is one of the dangers of soul ties. Also, you might start to see the person in your dreams, and this particular one could be very, very frustrating. This was actually a conversation I had with my friend, and she asked me if I knew why she kept dreaming about her ex, because she knew I'm a believer in spiritual stuffs. So I decided to educate myself, and I read a book by Paulo Coelho called The Aleph. And from there I could understand that you probably will still dream about a person you deeply care about if you have a soul tie with a person, because in some way you and this person still share an energetic connection. It could also be that spiritually this other person is yearning for you and trying to tell you something or trying to reach out to you. And trust me, it could be really frustrating because, hey, you've blocked this person on all social media platforms, and you're trying to move on from this person, but then you close your eyes to sleep and then you see this person in your dream. Some people might even be scared of falling asleep so they don't see this other person they're trying to cut off and move on in their dreams. Paulo Coelho made me understand that our dreams are our subconscious and they don't just happen by coincidence. Sometimes it happens to help you heal. So when this happens, I advise you to take note of what the dream is trying to tell you, or what your ex or the person you are connected to is trying to tell you. Sometimes this person might keep on popping in your dreams just to show you that you have not fully healed or you have not fully learned your lesson from the relationship. Also, as I said, it could be that the person is trying to reach out to you or yearning for you. As I said, soul ties sometimes should, like, you know when something is not right with this person and when this person is trying to talk to you, because obviously when you're with this person you feel safer, you no longer feel anxious and all. But hey, you cut off this person for a reason, yeah? So this should bring your focus back to trying to heal when you have these dreams, and also understanding the message and learning the lessons from the relationship, and also shedding the bitterness that you feel. Now, I promise you, if you do not take your time to heal and try to break up these soul ties, you will still keep seeing this person in your dreams. This person is not going to go away just like that. Now, how do you break a soul tie? A wise person once said the first step to changing anything is to be self-aware. So in order for you to break a soul tie, you have to be aware that, this is a problem. This is not just a normal thing. This is a problem. So now that you are aware that you have a soul tie, you can now write down prayers. Personally, it doesn't matter what religion or whatever you believe in, because I don't care. but I believe in a superpower. Like, I don't know if you're an atheist, but I believe that there is a superpower, a supernatural power that guides the affairs of this world. So you could say a prayer. If you're an atheist, you could say a prayer to the universe to help you, and just tell the universe, tell God what exactly you want, and how you do not want to see this other person in your dreams anymore, and how you no longer want to be affected by this person, and how you're trying your best to move on. Secondly, write down confessions, what you want to see change in your life. Now, also, I'd advise you to meditate. Meditating really helps, and personally, meditation has changed my life. If you want to meditate, I'd advise you to go on Google, go on YouTube, go on Spotify and other platforms, and you will find good meditation sounds that you can use to meditate. Close your eyes, look, get in a comfortable position, and think about a lot. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to heal. Feel the pain, feel the emotional draining and all, because it could really be draining. It could drain you physically and it could drain you emotionally. Feel it all and then just shed it away. Imagine yourself taking a scissors and cutting this person away from your life. Yeah. Now also, as I said, affirmations, positive affirmation. Remind yourself of your worth. Remind yourself of how blessed you are. Remind yourself of how loved you are. Speak into your life. And don't forget to also drink water, and generally put effort and focus in other aspects of your life that you try to better. And also generally try to be happy. Now, I hope you guys have understood. I hope I was clear. I hope I was concise. If you have any questions, please do send an email to ChidimaUgoji382. That's ChidimaUgoji382 so you could ask me more questions, or you could leave a comment on my YouTube channel at Chidima Ugoji, ChidimaUgoji. Don't forget that this podcast is also available on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, on YouTube, and on Spreaker. So I hope, as I said, I have been very concise, and I look forward to answering your questions, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to protect your space, take care of yourself and your well-being in general. Surround yourself with people who love you, and focus on other aspects of your life, and put all your energy into making sure that your life is better. Till I come your way again, this is the Real Talk Podcast, and remember, I love you, and do stay safe and well. Yeah.